Welcome to Renewable Gaming. Here's another Minecraft video from last week's Monday Minecraft Twitch live stream. If you guys do like the video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new, would like to see more content like this, and let me know what you think in the comments. Now I gotta figure out where we're gonna put this bamboo farm.
I could do this all day.
I think we're still gonna do it back here. First level is gonna be right here. Our hopper, minecart, grass block, glass. I feel like I want to go a little bit higher on this as well. Plenty of light. And I feel like it's only fitting if we make the back wall of it out of our bamboo blocks. Okay, so this is the grass block. And something that's really cool with Java versus Bedrock, and I wish that they'd fix it because it would make this farm specifically better. The mud block, you can actually put bamboo on and then just put a hopper underneath here rather than having a hopper rail system with a cart, and it would collect it. And I like that so much better, even though you do have to put some minecart hoppers in the actual bamboo farm because sometimes they'll get stuck up on the branches or whatnot. It's so much better, and I really wish that they would fix that for Bedrock. So for our Bedrock people, this is the way to go, but there is a better option for the Java players out there, and that is just to put mud down there and use mud rather than grass blocks, and then just put a hopper system that goes straight underneath it, and you're good to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to create some of these into stairs, and we're going to put the stairs right here. I think that'll look good. These bamboo shoots to go straight up. So I feel like that's going to be a really good background for that. Something to think about before you get started really far into this is once the bamboo has grown, you cannot put these minecart hoppers into there after they've grown up at least once. So you got to make sure that they're saplings. And while they're saplings, then you want to just kind of throw these in here and kind of move them around a little bit just so they kind of fit in where they're supposed to go. Specifically on these like spots where, you know, they're doubled up like that, where they're going to get stuck up on things. Let's go ahead and throw another one. Get this one to kind of move over here. Perfect. I want them spaced out a little bit just so they can kind of gather up anything that's gonna fall through the cracks or whatever, and then continue the process across the board here. Kind of got to go fast too, because these things will grow pretty quick, as you see. As I say that. All right, but we don't have the rail system figured out yet, so we just break it. It's just kind of a hassle. I guess that's a good example of how that's gonna work out or whatever. All right, so the next thing, once you get these minecart hoppers in here, these things are gonna start growing like crazy, which is awesome. That's kind of what we want, because the more that they grow, the more production, the more fuel we'll have for our furnace. Okay, you can kind of do that, I guess. That works. Like that. As long as it looks like this, you know, where the pistons are on that second level, ready to break those bamboo shoots, and then you're going to be doing it right. That's the main thing. All right, next step is we have observers and whatever wall that you want for the back. For this one, I'm going to be doing the bamboo block just because I think it's going to look nice. It's brand new. Why not? I've never actually built with this before. For the observer, as long as your like little happy face thing is staring inside and then your red dot is on the outside, then you got it good. All right, red dot, perfect. Okay, so now gotta make sure that they're linking up onto these pistons. Let's look at that. Perfect. I think this will be the best way to. There you go. Well, know that works. If it observes something right here that changes, it's gonna set that off, and we already heard it go off there. All right, so this, you can have this go out like that. Basically, it's just an automatic, like these bamboo will grow up and then it'll just automatically cut them down. We will get our minecart in here to gather up the little bits like that, and it'll automatically be put into the sorter that I have, which, I mean, it's pretty massive. I mean, I'll take a break real quick, but the bamboo will end up coming over here. We could take that bamboo, turn it into these bamboo blocks right here, and then we turn those blocks into bamboo planks, and then we turn it into slabs, and then we can put it right into the sorter. They go through the system, which is a whole bunch of like hoppers and stuff like that. It'll eventually come over here to this fuel source right here. Kind of glad that you had me show you that, because honestly, now we got our stuff coming through. Perfect. Now we're seeing our fuel coming through, and we can get all this stuff smelted. So perfect. So back to what we were doing. All right, so you put these blocks up here so you can get a redstone line to the observer right here. That way, when the redstone changes like that or turns on, it will trigger the bottom redstone to go off, which will trigger the pistons to go off, which will then break the bamboo, and we'll send it into either the minecart hoppers, or it'll fall down onto the ground, and then it'll be picked up by the minecart that we have placed, that we're going to be placing underneath here. I'm not going to connect this right yet because I want to see what items have fallen into the hoppers while we've been working on it and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do for now. I'm going to go ahead and continue our theme here, bamboo. And I like going at least one further in the actual farm. And the reason why I like to do that is so just in case it will actually pick up all the items, and I'm sure that they're gonna, you know, be picked up. And bam. Replacing this lever, you definitely do not want it to be adjacent. So like, you do not want to put a lever right here because it will turn off this hopper. You want it to be at least one block back. I try to be at least, you know, pretty safe when it comes to that kind of thing, and set it really far back, and then crouch while you're putting it over the hoppers, and hopefully it'll reach all the way across. I believe it will. Oh no, if you have that situation, just do another lever. Levers are cheap, they're not, you know, they're not expensive. No worries, might as well just put another lever right there and we're set. Now just get our minecart hopper, place it down, nudge it if you have to, and it's set. Now it's going to start collecting all that stuff that it's been collecting. And again, we got these pistons, we got these right here, but so far we got a decent amount of bamboo. Let's make sure that we gather up all the stuff that we didn't get while we're working on it before we hook it up into the sorter. So far 20, and I feel like it didn't even really grow that much, but this whole system is going to be growing without us even being a part of it. Why does it seem like, let's look at this. Okay, there's a bamboo right there, right? Looks so tiny comparative.
That's that's pretty average. I don't know what that's normal size.
It's interesting. But this bamboo farm will continue growing. It's not something that needs to be maintained at all. Bamboo, it never needs to be replanted. It'll just continue growing. It grows pretty quickly as long as it has a decent amount of light and room to grow. But again, we're going to get these plants up to about there. It's going to start, chopping them down gradually, and we'll start gathering them up. And before you know it, you're going to have a ton of bamboo in your inventory to be able to make it into fuel. And that's what we're looking for. Just going to go ahead and hook this up into the sorter, and it's good to go. It is completely done. We got our bamboo farm completely done, and it's going to start producing our fuel for us. Like, there's way bigger farms that you can create for bamboo. This is just simple. It's keeping it manageable and lag free for your world. Because sometimes you get these huge farms that people build, and believe me, they build it away from anything else because it could cause some serious lag on their servers and things like that. And that's what we're trying to reduce in this base, because I want a lot of different farms. It's going to be pretty big. I want to try to reduce the amount of lag that we have. So we're going to start the kelp farm.